of a conspiracy theorist that I follow. If it's fake, then why is it real?
To watch this video, especially if you're a person who is on the fence or a critical thinker.
Alright, it's time to defend the Bible once again and defend my father and explain to you people what the Bible actually says and the fact that you just read shit and you don't pay attention to exactly what my father says and then you want to call him a fucking bad guy. 1 minute the Bible's real and 1 minute there's a real good God and the next minute and it's ridiculous. And I understand, because when I learned multiple religious books and multiple stories and all this, I came to the same conclusion. It was like, wait up, this is fucking weird, bro. Like, the devil's like God, and the God is devil or something. I don't understand. And then my father said, keep studying, you fucking idiot. You're an idiot, and you need to understand. So, through the years of watching videos like this and having people break my fucking faith over and over and thrusting me into the shadows, like, wait up, what if they're right? And then, I just kept learning and then stopped reading the Bible and started to think, started to question things, started to put certain events here, and here, you get it? And then ran the story down in my mind and thought to myself, how the fuck did this shit really happen? And how am I going to blame God for it? You see, he's about to say a bunch of stuff that's really good. But when the fuck are people going to take responsibility? When? It's pathetic.
It's just a perspective. Good perspective. Obviously, you see the perspective is God is the devil and earth is hell. There's an argument. If you want to know the creator after watching this, I am questioning everything. Give him a follow. You're probably going to follow him after you watch this.
Probably.
Enjoy.
I made up my mind.
I'm not mad at this man. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying I'm going to give information just like he is so we can, come together and get the right answers.
That God is the devil and earth is actually hell. With all the different religious books I've read, even though some are slightly different than the other one, they all, honestly, really say this exact same thing in just different ways.
Facts.
Now, don't I say that same thing? All the religious books point back to the Father.
Universal law.
Now, I'm going to ask some questions at the same time. Hopefully, this video can either help some people, make some people think. You don't even have to believe nothing I say in this video.
Just
like
think.
I told y'all before, this is a place where we can actually have an open discussion without having our feelings attached to any of these set topics.
I bow to you, brother.
The reason why I came to this conclusion is simple. Why would anybody or any entity put its prized possession in a place that's surrounded by death?
Message.
We're supposed to be the children of God. So why is it that he sent us down to a place where we're surrounded by death? There's tens of thousands of berries that you can eat that will kill you. There's plants that can kill you. There's certain foods in this world that can kill you. There's certain animals that can kill you. Did y'all know that there are certain plants on earth that if it rubs up against your skin, it will paralyze you?
Christians will blame Adam.
There's meat-eating fish like piranhas and barracuda that can kill you. You follow them?
There are frogs in the rainforest that look so beautiful and marvelous that an idiot-ass child is going to walk up to it, because we touch everything. If you touch this frog, you're dead. Within 15 minutes or 5 minutes, you're fucking dead. You're paralyzed as soon as you touch it, and then you're dead. And you die horribly in pain. So he's not lying about that shit.
You're done. Now, mind you, we are God's favorite creation, and he placed us here. Now I'm going to ask a question, a real serious question that nobody tend to ask. Humans do to get punished and be cast down to hell way before Satan.
Message.
I know y'all probably saying, what are you talking about?
Think about that.
You have to remember.
Listen.
When Satan waged war against quote-unquote God, where did God send him? Did he send him to hell?
Not hell.
Or did he send him to earth?
Earth.
Guess who was already on earth, y'all? So earth is a place of punishment. Keep that in mind.
Message.
You can't say that earth is a place where you need to figure things.
Dang, y'all. So that's where we living right now? We all living in HE double hockey sticks? And they done came down here and capitalized HE double hockey sticks and then put us in a hell and inside of a hell, huh? Man.
Out. Figure what out? Oh, being down to earth to test his faith or to test him. Nah, but let's rewind it back again. I'm gonna say it one more time so y'all hear me clearly. What did humans do to get sent to hell before Satan got sent there? So wait a minute, let's get this. So Satan was jealous of humans because humans had the freedom of free will. That don't make any sense that we have free will when we're already in hell. Yeah. Now you have to think about it.
Message.
Y'all believe that Satan really was jealous of a bunch of humans that was already locked in prison? Huh? And I know some people might say, yeah, man, it's true. You know, and you're going to keep reincarnation. So even if you believe in a reincarnation, your reincarnation story still align with what I am saying today. You know why? Because if that's true, you do know that even in the Bible, it states what? You will experience 1,000 deaths. 1,000 deaths. The only way you can experience 1,000 deaths is that you have to die, come back to life, die, come back to life, die, come back to life. Am I wrong or right on that point?
That's why the goal, y'all, is to get up out of here. To leave and not come back. To get up off this realm. That's the real goal. Reincarnation is like, you don't want to be trapped in that.
So when you look at reincarnation, what you think reincarnation is? If I don't pass the test, that means I'm about to go through life all over again, witness the death of my parents all over again, family members and friends again. You tell me that's not torture, and y'all say we're not in hell? Y'all got to start thinking about what those books are really saying. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, so a lot of y'all probably don't know that. Yes, Adam and Eve, they were scared, all right. When they woke up to the truth, they was afraid, all right. They woke up to the truth. They realized where they truly were at. They realized the truth about God. Why you think God was so protective of that tree? Not because they're gonna know good from evil, because they was gonna wake up to the truth. The word is the truth. That means you can see the truth. That means they can see who God truly was. And when they realized who God truly was, it scared the bejesus out of them. It scared them so much so they hid from him. But that's another story. I'm gonna go real deep into the Adam and Eve true story.
Can't wait to do one on that.
But to go back to my point, when you look at Earth, it's getting dark out here. When you look at Earth is literally hell. And we are damned. So when you look at the real reason why, let me give you another example. No matter how far back in time you go, whenever the good guys ever ruled on Earth.
Message.
And don't just say stuff.
Never.
Think about it really hard.
Message.
Y'all realize that no matter how far back you go, no matter how ancient you want to go, there's always been death here. Earth's always been chaotic. So let's think about it.
Message.
From the oldest times that's documented all the way up to what they claim to be 2023, Earth has been chaotic from day one.
Alright, I'm gonna stop it right there, because you niggas is just fucking, you're just dumb now. if the further you go back, the better our memory was. The further you go back, the stronger physically were. The further you get it, the further you go back, we weren't beaten ahead. So there was a point where we didn't need books, dumb fuckers. That's when good men ruled the earth. It wasn't for a long time. If you actually read the Bible, you know, if you actually read it. Now, let's get down to this, the devil and God being the same thing. Now, he just said that God's really the devil and he's bad guy, right? And then Adam and Eve made their mistake, right? And then God sends himself into the garden to trick them anyway, to punish them. That makes sense. A nigga that already has all the control over you, because he gave you life, and you don't know where to go or do anything. He has to trick you to punish your ass. He doesn't have the power to just say, fuck them up, no one can stop me. I'm not going through the shenanigan games. What are you gonna do to me? Get it? See, if my father really was evil, why is he gonna go through all these games? Why wouldn't he just rule the universe with his awesome power and say, I'll fuck you up. What are you gonna do about it? Period. That's what evil people do. And we all see it. I'll fuck you up. What you gonna... Oh, you ain't gonna do nothing? Alright, get your ass in place. Now, let's break this down. Because you people are idiots. And I understand that they turned the world into a living hell zone. Let's get some music playing. I need to get into the zone. Now, you have to understand the tricks. I have to explain this fast. I only got a couple minutes. Well, I got like 10, 15. The Lord is the singularity. He's the start. Scientists figured this shit out already. If you want to know how to prove God's real, it's through sound. Like I fucking keep telling you, it's the strongest thing there is. Go look up the singularity experiment, and you'll find out that they figured out where God is. Everywhere. He's inside of us. He's inside everything. Everything has a singularity consciousness within it. Every fucking thing. You get it? It all goes downward inside of us. They did it to inanimate objects. Wood and lead. Things we think are not, you get it? Don't have the spark of life. And it's in them. So what the fuck do you think is in us? First of all, scientifically, boom, they proved it. That's why I know I can find him. Because he doesn't have... The real creator doesn't have a body, you fucking dumb assholes. He is the consciousness that creates. He projected himself and made a body. That's not the real Most High, you fucking dummies. I know this is hard to understand. It took me years to figure it out. That's the representation of what we... Jesus Christ and that, I'm the one on the throne. But the Bible breaks it down and shows you that the Father's the one that's on the throne. Get it? All the ancient fucking texts, they all say it. I showed you the African shit. I showed you all these different stories of all these people with all these gods. And then there's always the unknown one, the Father. And no one sees him. He created his fucking children and he said, go, be like me. Here's the plan. Do it. If you break the plan, I'm gonna fuck you up. Because I have all the power. I created the negative and the positive force. Get it? I control this shit. That's why the Lord is the God and the devil. Why? Because he's the one that passes out judgment. No one dies without him saying, it's their time to go bye-bye. And since we're all pussy holes, we don't want the Father to get rid of us. Get it? You're pussy holes. And that's all it is. You don't like the fact that my Father laid down regular rules that, he doesn't have to be around. And if you live this way, you get fucked up and sick and all this. You don't need him to tell you it's wrong. You're gonna know it's wrong. Now, if the God is really the devil, right? How come you feel goodness? How come you fight for it? How come people fight for it? How come we're just not all evil and that's it? Get it? How come there's a choice? Do you understand? Now, how can I explain this? Every good see, this is why I say you gotta look at the Lord like your father, as a man, as a father. What would a really good father do? How does good fathers handle things? When you don't listen to their rules, when you do whatever you want in their house, what's the fucking first thing they tell you? Nigga, this is my shit, nigga, and I'll kick your dirty ass out if you don't follow my rules. I ain't gotta kill you. But I don't have to save you neither. You think you're me, now go into that world that I created and go make shit and be me. Prove you're me. Sound the horns. Now, if any of you actually read the Bible, you would know that it said the Lord made hell only for the fallen angels. Only. And the children he creates. There's the Lord, and then there's the bad guys. He made special people, and they made special people. So those special people and their Lord are going to the fucking furnace one day for all they do. Tricking everybody to think that this beautiful planet is a hell. This is hell. All this beauty and marvel. Are you fucking crazy? No, people on it that, subjugate us and make things unfair. That's why you feel like it's hell. Do you understand that? Your perception of this world is because people gave it to you. It's not what the world really is. Now, he said, why the fuck would the devil be jealous of Adam? Maybe because when Satan warred with God in heaven, he had his own kingdom and a legion of fucking angels to rule over and give him you're the man. And guess what his job was? He was the main watcher, meaning the main messenger to go to Adam and them and warn. He was supposed to be Christ. You fucking idiots. And you know what he said? Now, I want to be the one. I'm going to war with the Most High. And the Most High said, oh, this guy's a fucking idiot. He doesn't even alright. I knew it was going to be you. Alright, you ready for your new mission now? You dumbass? Once you figure out you can't beat me, now I'm going to put you on your new reality. Did he put him in hell? No. He put him in the fucking garden. Why? Everybody will say, oh, because God's a bad guy now. He's a bad guy. He put the snake in there, and see, he's so bad. He wanted to trick Adam and Eve with grown-up responsibility and making fucking choices. Oh. Alright. Okay. You gotta kind of understand that all of this, his story, it has a meaning at the end. I could be totally wrong about this, but these people are leaving these parts of the Bible out. They're not saying these parts. That's why they don't understand. Period. When you read that the Most High said, I didn't make hell for any human being at all. If you join the other team and you commit all those sins and you keep going and you dedicate yourself to the shit, then yeah, you gotta go where you gotta go. And you know what made me understand that? Positive energy and negative energy. When you try to put the fucking battery, the magnets together, it repels, right? They won't touch each other, right? That's because all negative energy draws to itself. All positive energy draws to itself. Scientists prove that we have a soul, energy, and it never dies. So when we die out of this body, where the fuck do you think your energy goes, you dumb fucking idiots? If your heart is light as a feather and you're still a good person, it goes where all good people go. If you're a fucking evil piece of shit that loves hurting people for no reason and being a hating ass nigga, well, you're going where all the haters go. Now, does it have to be an inferno? No. If you put all negative people and all negative spirits next to each other, what are they going to do to each other? Be good to each other? No, they're going to continue to be negative. Wouldn't that make wherever they are hell? Because now God's gone. He's not residing in them anymore. There is no more peace and sanity. There's only delusion and madness, and everyone believes they're the one. So that means Judgment Day, Ragnarok, forever. They're always gonna fight each other. That would make hell. You get it? And as of Earth being a fucking hell, Earth was Adam's kingdom, you stupid assholes. When Satan lost his kingdom, like he said, when you go back in history, man have always, majority of the world's history, evil men have ruled. Because Satan fell down with Adam and Eve, and God told him how to deal with him. And he said, if you don't fucking pass this on to your children, that fucking spirit is going to corrupt them, and then it's going to make a new nation of people, and they're going to fuck you up. And then they're going to take the world over, and they're going to fuck you up. Because this is your world, and everything in it. It's yours. I gave it to you. Get it? And Satan don't got a kingdom no more. Satan don't got his heavenly body no more. So he's stuck down here as a spirit, jumping on niggas, riding them like fucking donkeys. You get it? Because he wants to rule something. There's nowhere else to be. The garden's blocked off by angels that he can't defeat. Because they both got the flaming swords. One of the flaming swords took him down. Imagine fighting two angels that got him. So he's pussy, and he knows he can't go home. He's done. He has to play this game all the way to the end, and he knows he's going to lose. So, what would be your greatest mission if God said, you're going to lose, and now you understand you know you're going to lose, don't you? Wouldn't you as Satan be like, all right, I'm done. But there's stipulations to this. If these dumb fucking idiots don't know who's who, and I get them to worship me, the Lord said he'll never save them. If I take a special people and beat them in the fucking head to not know who they are, then they won't wake the rest of the world up. And I will have you trapped forever. And your ass is mine. Because your father said you better wake up. You know, and that's why he forces the Great Awakening amongst his children. Because we're beaten ahead and we can't wake up. Now, does that make sense to you? Does that make any sense to you at all? Because it makes sense to me. Why would the Lord do what he did? Why did Adam and Eve do? I don't give a fuck what the real story of them falling. We know we're here, so somebody did something wrong. My father doesn't fucking do things for no reason, and he's not unfair. You get it? How did Adam and Eve fuck up? Who cares? the exact mistake, you know what they could have did? Hey, Daddy, I'm unsure, but this motherfucker over here wants me to eat the apple. All he had to do was ask again. That's all he had to do. And he'd be like, nah, it's Satan, dog, he lying to you. You know what I told you about that already. But like children, do children listen? They always gotta touch something, don't they? When you clearly told them don't touch it. Over and over and over. But it looks really shiny. And I want to know what it does. I want to find out. Get it? See, if you're an all-knowing being and you're going to make a being that's not all-knowing, you know they're going to fuck up because they don't know. You get it? You understand that, right? That's how my father knew Satan was going to betray him, because he's not God. That's how he knew man was going to fall, because they're not God. So, that brought me to my greatest thought of my father. And how loving he really is. How do you, as the greatest genius of all time and can see the future, you know, because you know everything. You're going to control everything. And then you know all these people are going to betray you. Your closest sons. Your closest human sons. Get it? You know it before you do it. Before you create them, you know, I can't create well, maybe he can. I'm not going to say my father can't do that. But he says there's no one before or after me, so he's not doing it. No one's going to max his intelligence. No one can do the law. No one can do what he does all the time. So therefore, the Lord automatically has to choose to himself, should I just stay alone? Or should I not? Maybe I should make people and not give them free will. They'll just be good. They'll never have a mind of their own. They'll be perfect little robots. I love them. I love them so much I won't let them think. I love them so much I won't let them have expression. Don't you understand that's what free will is? It's the chance. I don't know how the fuck that happened. Free will gives you the chance to do good or evil. Don't you understand that? So, it's either you don't want to exist or you want to pass Daddy's test, because there's no other way. You want to take responsibility to know you're a kid and you don't know and you need guidance, or the Lord's just evil and this is all just a sick domestic game. See, I had a problem with thinking like that because he doesn't reveal himself and just plow through everybody and say, what are you gonna do? There's nobody that can save you. No one's stronger than me. What you gonna do? You're all gonna do what I say. There is no free will. I'll give you free will and I'm gonna fucking pound you. Because I'm evil. I want you to know I'm doing it. Don't you understand he could do that? Don't you? Y'all don't look at my father the way you should, because no one ever fucking taught you to. You never took the time to read the Bible and read certain, well, I don't know what it is. Some of you maybe he did, but why did he miss these parts about how, you know, the Bible says the Lord didn't make that hell for, you know? How come he doesn't know why Satan's jealous of Adam? I gave you one reason, because Adam has his own kingdom and he doesn't. Get it? And then when you see that when Adam was made, the Lord brought all the angels in front of him and said, all you niggas bow. prostrate. That's my little nigga. And you're all gonna bow to him. And Satan said, that nigga is a mud nigga. He's nothing. He's a fucking idiot. I'm not bowing to him. I'll never bow to my little brother. He's an idiot. I'm stronger. I'm smarter than him. I'll take him out right now. You know what? We live in a world. We see plenty of big brothers. They can't stand when little men get above them. It's my birthright. I should have the kingdom. Sort of like Esau and Jacob. The Most High passed the older brother up for the younger brother. Get it? Nah, you don't get it. Because you don't look at Satan as your fucking brother. You don't get it. My father, whether we all like it or not, whether we all understand him or not, we're all in this game together. And I will always believe my father is good. And there's a reason for this. And I'm not gonna say, no, evil people took over the fucking world or whatever, dog. That doesn't mean the world's evil. It means the people in the world are, and what the fuck, bro? Anyway, I hope some of that made sense. All love, all praise to the Most High.